ladies and gents, and welcome back to another episode of that show that will not be named. I'm your host, Brian O'Toole, Gay Prince, whatever you prefer. And today, as soon as I move this camera down, hello, I want to talk about some new anime that's coming up. Because I got into this conversation with my buddy the other day. Because we were originally going to see. Alright, you know what? That's not where the story begins. I'm going to strike that, reverse it, bring it back a little bit. Here's where this tale actually begins. Long ago, I had a friend named Matt. You may recognize him from not long ago, then and currently now. You might recognize him. We had the whole Airbender video a while back, and basically he got me into Demon Slayer. Now I thought Demon Slayer was gonna be your average run of the mill poop shit cock and balls type of fucking terrible shonen anime, because I've really fallen out of shonen anime in the last god knows how many years. Fortunately, it was really good, and I watched the entire thing in just a few days, and then he told me, hey, get your ass to the theater tonight. We are going to see Mugen Train, the movie, which was going to finish off, which is going to finish off the season 1. And it was good. It was so good. It was so good, in fact, that any anime recommendation that Matt threw my way, I'm jumping on it. And I remember for a little while he kept saying, ooh, I really want to get into Jujutsu Kaisen. And so I eventually just started to... I tried to get into it, started to watch it on my own a little bit. Didn't get very far. I got into like episode 1, 2, or 3, but I do want to continue it. And it was just funny because all of a sudden I found myself watching more anime than I had in a while. So I got into Demon Slayer, I got into Jujutsu Kaisen, and it got me thinking again. And then, we were on HBO the other day, HBO Max, and I was going through and I saw Mob Psycho 100, and I hadn't finished Mob Psycho 100. I got like halfway through the season, something happened, and I never went back to it. Not because I didn't like it, I remember loving it, but I remember just falling out of it for some reason. And then it got me to thinking about all the anime that I had watched and that had new shit coming out, but I just either wasn't paying attention or I wasn't, I didn't hear about it, all that jazz. So I wanted to talk about all the stuff that I'm currently watching, stuff that I'm going to watch, and stuff that's coming out that I'm super excited for. So obviously, going off on the, starting from the top, Jujutsu Kaisen. I have to finish that. I have to watch the entirety of that first season. Then I have to watch the prequel movie that just came out. I need to watch the entirety of season 2 of Demon Slayer, which my friend Matt had already, he's already watched it. He watched the sub, though. I am a picky bitch. I don't like having to listen to Japanese while reading the words on the bottom. I like being able to appreciate the art while understanding what everyone says. Say what you will, I don't fucking speak Japanese. I don't like watching things in a foreign language. The last time I watched something in a foreign language, it was a Mads Mikkelsen movie from like Hungary or something. At least I think they were speaking Hungarian. I forget. But the movie was so good, I bared with it. Same thing with 91 Days. I just didn't have a choice at the time. Nowadays, I tend... I was going to say STEM. I don't know why I was going to say STEM. I tend to watch... I tend to wait until shit's in English. That's what I'm doing with JoJo Part 6 right now. Anyways. So yeah. Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. Saw the movie for Demon Slayer. Need to watch season 2. Apparently, now this was the one that really surprised me. Nambaka, with the numbers. It's this anime about these 4 dudes and they're in prison. They're in like the greatest prison in the world, and they're all like famous escape artists. Well, prison escape art. They always escape from prison. Every prison they've ever been in, boom, busted out. And this is the one that they can't seem to break out of, but it just follows their life inside the prison. it's a comedy. Like they joke, like, "Hey, the first season we have a traditional, tournament arc." Ha 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 ha. But it is a good show, a really good show, very colorful. Love that. Apparently, there was an outcry of some sort, and they might be getting a season 2 or a season 3. I forget if it's season 1 or just a season 1 and 2. I forget what they did. All I remember was there wasn't enough of it, and now there's going to be more, or so I have heard. So definitely looking forward to that. Uh, Next up on the roster, the newest season of Overlord, which I've been waiting for a very long time. I just haven't kept up with that. I know the next book is coming out at some point. I remember the guy who authored the book uh, is ending it at book 14 or 15 or some crap. I don't even know. Might even be after that. Because I just hear like all this different news, and I don't really pick out which one's speculation and which is not. It doesn't play a major part in my life. But and I'm still interested in it, and I know the new season is going to come out. I need to watch the newest season of Overlord because I don't know if I saw it or if I didn't see it. The last thing I saw is like when they went to the Riestes Kingdom or something, and the dude with the yellow hair who's really cocky, who thinks he could take, Ainz and all them on. Uh, Sorry, I'm the opposite of admiring the unevenness of my very curly sideburns. Ew. Um, but yeah, apart from that, the big one. So that's it. What do we got? We got Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, uh, the numbers, Overlord or Nambaka, Overlord, um, and finally the big one, which I don't even know how I stumbled upon this. Moriarty the Patriot. I want to watch the English dub of Moriarty the Patriot because I watched the first like 5 episodes, 5 or 6, maybe 5 to 9. I don't know. I watched the first chunk of it in Japanese only because I was super interested in the story. Once again, going back to my principle, I will only watch it in Japanese if I am super intrigued. I will put up with, I'll go through once, read the story, and then go back to admire the art and the events and all that and the cinematography later on. But, I would like to enjoy the whole thing in one sitting. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm going to go back and I want to watch all of it in English. So, Moriarty the Patriot. And apparently, I don't think they're going to. I'm not sure if the manga's still going on. I'm not sure if the anime is different from the manga. Once again, I don't really pay attention to that sort of thing unless I'm really into the series. And I guess that's it. We have Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Nambaka, Overlord, Moriarty the Patriot. I feel like I'm missing something. But I think that's generally it. Those are mainly the shows I'm really looking forward to either seeing come out or watching the English dub of, since they've already been created. And of course, JoJo. JoJo, how could I have forgot? That's what I'm forgetting. JoJo. Part 6, Stone Ocean. Can't wait for it. I'm not sure if this is cringe, but I started a petition online a while back for the studio to somehow, by the grace of God, get the song Made in Heaven to play when Poochie summons Made in Heaven. And everyone laughed at me. I sent that petition to as many people as I could. I even put it up on a fucking JoJo site, and they're like, "What are you, a fucking idiot?" And I'm like, "What? I'm just." It was an act purely out of like the love I have for the series. Like, give me a break. But yeah, it was a whole petition thing, and I didn't even send it to anybody. It just exists out there. So if you look up like JoJo Part 6, play Made in Heaven when Made in Heaven comes out, you'll probably find it. You probably won't find it. It's probably got like fucking 5 signatures on it. I should have posted it to Reddit at the time. That's what I should have done. But it's done. It's over. It's whatever. At least in my own mind, I did something to kind of, I put something towards that, or at least tried to. So I feel good deep down knowing that, you know, I didn't just sit on the sidelines. I went out, I made a petition, and even though no one signed it, it's still floating out there in the ethosphere. So, in the interwebs. So that's gonna do it. That is the complete list of anime I am looking forward to. Also, on the off chance that this video definitely won't, it's definitely not gonna happen. But on the off chance that it does, I would love, absolutely love to see an Anima anime. Remember Anima? You guys remember? It was that manga with the people, and they had animal parts. That one dude had a bear arm, bear claw. The one kid had black wings, like a crow or a raven. The one kid, whenever he touched water, he would get the fish tail. Everyone said he was a mermaid. And they adventure together to find like all 13 or all 14 or however many it was Anima people. That was cool. Turn that into an anime. That was a missed opportunity. That would have been freaking kicking in the 1990s, I guess. I don't know when it came out. Might have been 90s, might have been 2000s. Would love to see Anima become an anime. Would love to see you ever heard of Pet Shop of Horrors? Pet Shop of Horrors is this dude in San Francisco, I think it is. His name is Leon. He's a detective, young guy, wears a star on his shirt. Anyways, connects a bunch of murders to this magical pet shop, and this pet shop's run by this dude named Count D. And Count D is like some immortal, weird, freaking pale dude, Chinese thing. He lives in Chinatown, and all the animals that he sells to people are like exotic and magical animals. Sometimes they're not even like regular animals. Sometimes they're mythical animals, but they disguise themselves as regular animals. It's fantastic. Excellent. Please, somebody should definitely make that into well, it was already an anime. What I'm saying is you give it the, you give it the old Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood Hellsing Ultimate reboot, recreation, update, modern type thing. Because the girl who made the original manga came out with a new series. She continued it. It keeps going. There's more. So you got enough material, or at least I feel like you got enough material. So let's see a Pet Shop of Horrors, anime. That would be really cool. And after this, I just realized that I am so out of the loop when it comes to anime and manga. I am going to go online after I'm done with this video and look up if there's anything that I really love in manga that I missed. So, yeah. God, been out of the loop so long. I've been busy. I got excuses. Anyways, other than... Ooh, Onizuka 2. Let's bring Onizuka back. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's either do an update, see what he's doing now, or just, I guess... well, I guess Toonami could always rerun... Toonami could run Onizuka. Yeah? Toonami? Onizuka? Yeah, great teacher Onizuka. Stephen Blum? Stephen Blum? One of the Blums? Teacher? Really good show. Watch it, please. It's amazing. So yeah, that's it. I just really want Onizuka, Pet Shop of Horrors, and that first one I mentioned to come back. That'd be nice. Anyways, thank you a lot for joining me, and I will see you in the next video, which will most likely be about... I have no idea. So, hell of a way to end the video, isn't it?